Hello, Ted.
Hi,
Paul
sorry.
Slatkus.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
Actually, Ted, we're here with Ted Danson. We're at Oceana. I guess last year or so when we were here, or maybe the year before, we missed you here.
Yeah, I wasn't here last year.
It was last year,
Yeah.
and I said to everybody, Ted's one gentleman who taught me on our Good News broadcast, you might recollect, with some of your organizations out of California, about the water coming off the land into the Santa Monica Bay. Right?
American Oceans Campaign.
That's it, thank you. And we have shows on that. And actually, we met a long time ago at the New School.
And here we are.
Here we are,
Still plugging.
still doing it. So tell us about what's the latest going on with Oceana.
Latest. Wow. Well, tonight we're focusing on a new campaign of ours, which is based on seafood fraud. First off, the big splashy headline is some scientists believe that we could literally fish out our oceans commercially in, my kid's lifetime, because we waste so much. We throw overboard, dead or dying, a third of what we catch. We destroy the habitat by bottom trawling. We do all these wrong things that we could fix. At the same time, ocean acidification and climate change are affecting the bottom of the food chain, so you really could squeeze the life out. At the same time that's happening, there's a lot of seafood fraud. You're eating a lot of things that you think may be grouper or red snapper, and it's not. It may be tilapia, it may be something way down the food chain, and you're getting billed for this, expensive fish. So there's a lot of fraud. There's a lot of illegal fishing going on. But the bad part of that is if we are facing all the fisheries getting near collapse, and you don't really know what's happening because things are being relabeled, and you think that red snapper is a healthy fish because it's all over the place, but it actually got fished out a long time ago, and now you're just eating this trash fish. You can't keep track of what's going on in the ocean. So we're doing some things where we're having taste tests tonight.
Oh, wow.
Where the sauces are the same, but one will be a very expensive fish and the other one will be a very inexpensive fish, and to see whether or not you can tell the difference.
Okay.
So one last thing, how to educate yourself in your busy, crazy life. Who has time to think about the oceans and fish? Go to oceana.org. Oceana.org. Sign up. With a click here, you become a wave maker. You don't even have to spend any money. And then when something bad is happening around the world and we need you to become an activist, we'll send you an email. If you agree with us, you can click there and off goes an email. And it's very effective because so few people actually think about what's going on in the ocean. So please, oceana.org.
Well, let me give you a little update since we talked many years ago. So we helped create the International Decade of Water with the United Nations. We have about 60 to 70 hours on the subject of water, World Water Rescue. We do events with Pete Seeger. I'd like to invite you to it. It's on September 11th. We're having one, and then we're having a Water Not Weapons, which is a Pete Seeger mantra. And so we've been very involved with water.
Well done. I didn't mean to be talking at you. I was talking to whoever's listening.
You of course.
Thank you.
I don't go that way. So it's all about goodness and about sharing the knowledge we have, and this is all positive stuff. So it's a big honor because I want to share the good things that you take on these kinds of things. How come?
Wow, because my kids, I think. Because I've been doing this for 25 years, and I was walking on a beach in Santa Monica, and there was a sign saying water is polluted, no swimming, and I couldn't answer my 4-year-old and my 8-year-old how that could be. And I just started asking questions. I got involved with a man named Robert Sulnick, who was fighting offshore oil in that area. And out of naivete, we started an organization. And I've just learned more and more over the years. It's one of those huge environmental disasters that doesn't have to happen. We can turn this around. But it's a huge problem.
Massive, yeah, because also there's a billion people that don't even have a glass of water,
right?
Or a glass of clean water, or if not 2 billion. I don't even want to try to say that big of a number, right?
And if you do the right thing, you're talking about jobs, because it's these huge trawlers that do all the devastating work that employ very few people. The majority of fishermen who know how to do it and have been doing it for years catch it's like 90% of the world's fishermen catch 10% of the world's catch. 10% of the fishermen catch 90% on those huge trawlers. So if you want to talk about the economy, jobs, national security, energy, anything you want to talk about, if you do the right thing for the oceans, you are doing the right thing for that.
Bottom line. There's no doubt about it. It's our sustainability. Yep. No water, we aren't here. So let me.
This is not about fish. This is about fishermen.
That part of it, it's a lot of parts, a lot of aspects of water and its concerns. The eating from it, the living from it. Yep. It's a miracle thing. Let me ask you a last question. What's good news for you on any part of your life?
Oh God, so many wonderful things. We're about to have a grandchild. We don't know who yet. My wife Mary's working and happy and writing music and acting, and I just got a new job. I'm going to be on CSI, and so I'm working my little tail off and having a ball. So here we are.
This is what hard work gets you. A lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ted.
Thanks for being here.
Okay, I'm here now with Adrienne Kinnear. Hi, Adrienne. How are you?
Very well. How are you?
Okay, good. We just interviewed Emmanuelle for the Hamptons magazine.
She's a lovely lady.
All right, and you're doing real well. The last time you and I spoke was at Charity, and I think we ended up maybe talking about water or just overall concerns about our humanity and doing better. So how come? What makes you that passion? Where's that passion come from? In addition to such a successful actor.
Well, because I believe in our ability to reflect on our shortcomings and overcome them. And oceans are one of our biggest, I'd say maybe our most important resource. And it's in danger. And it's because we're putting it in danger. So I do believe that we will overcome, that we have the ability, we can actually reverse what we're doing. And scientists say that if we give the oceans a rest, they will completely rejuvenate themselves.
And isn't it the good news? I mean, like Scott was one of our first people we did like 50 shows ago. Scott with his charity water. There's a lot of people though pitching in, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely, but a lot of people also don't understand what's happening. A lot of people don't know that their everyday practices are doing a lot of harm. So part of what Oceana does is not only educate on the issues, but they also do very real, tangible things within government to create legislation that would actually will help to curb business practices on an industry level.
Okay. All right. Well, congratulations. So next, so you guys are taking a little bit of a hiatus, I guess, from Entourage. Maybe it'll come back in a couple of years again.
You know what?
You never know.
We could, I don't believe that it's ever over till it's absolutely over.
What do you got? 6 or 7 more shows?
7 more episodes. Yeah.
All right. Great. What's good news for you overall?
Just back in the city, on the East Coast, hanging with fam, playing with the band.
Rock and roll.
Thank you.
Coochie coo. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
With Jim Simon. Hi, Jim.
Hi.
Give us the latest on what's happening with Oceana and what people should know.
Well, people should know that the oceans are in trouble. Unfortunately, we are, as one of our board members has said, we are waging war on the fish and we are winning. But the good news is that we know what to do to preserve life in the oceans so that the oceans can be a source of food for people, indefinitely. And we're in the process of trying to make that happen.
And what can everyday citizens do?
Well, they can do several things, and more information can be found on our website, oceana.org. They can help us by contacting decision makers to take the right policy decisions. They can go on our website and find a seafood watch card to be able to make wise seafood choices. They can avoid pollution on the beach, and there are many things that people can do.
Beautiful. What's good news for you? I know you got a busy night tonight.
Well, the good news is we have so much support here in New York, and that's what we do. We kind of put people together who want to support some improvements for the oceans with the people who know what needs to be done, and the decision makers who can make the decision. So it's good news when we have people come out and support us.
Congratulations. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Okay. I'm here with Susan Rockefeller. Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you tonight?
Okay, good. Susan Cohn Rockefeller.
Yes.
Is that right? You make great films.
Thank you very much.
Tell our audience a little bit about your films.
Well, I had a film that premiered at the Hampton International Film Festival called Striking a Chord on Post-Traumatic Stress Disorder and Music and Healing. had a film on HBO called Making the Crooked Straight on a doctor that has adopted 17 kids in Ethiopia. I co-produced a film on ocean acidification called The Sea Change, and that's what got me involved in Oceana and to become a much more committed ocean advocate.
So now you're part of the organizing committee here, benefit committee. I guess was it this movie that did it for you?
It was this movie and also reading Elizabeth Colbert's article in the New Yorker called The Darkening Sea, which really brought home the problems of carbon dioxide and its impact on ocean acidification, on our ocean. Sorry, there's a lot of flies,
because we're actually right next to the ocean, and the ocean has water, and water is life for animals and for human animals, right?
Sorry.
Oh boy. So we'll cut this maybe short. And the last question would be, what's good news for you?
Good news is that we've got lots of people here, lots of people that are supporting Oceana. We have big goals for the next decade to get it right, and we need all the support we can get from anybody, whether it's joining as a wave maker, activist. There's a lot of things that people can do, but go to oceana.org.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thanks so much.
Thanks.